Hello everybody and welcome for a look around the interior of this yacht, which still needs work done to complete her, as you can see, but this video will hopefully give you an idea of her layout and what needs doing to her to finish her off. So as you can see, I'm standing in the port forward corner of the saloon looking towards the companionway, and the companionway itself nice and wide, nice and easy to get through, nice and deep that way as well, and we've got some stairs that drop you deep into her cavernous interior. Not too steep, so nice and easy, but we'll just make our way around the boat. So we'll start by going aft along the port side here, and as you can see, this is intended to be the galley area. So we've got a step down into that area. All the way along here you can see we've got cupboards already installed, nice wood there, and as far as I'm aware, it looks to me as if we have provision for a cool unit under there and also there, but we have got the refrigeration machinery, or most of it, I'm led to believe, in the aft cabin, which I'll show you in a moment. So refrigeration and freezing, etc., and obviously we've got some work surface here and here, and provision for, well, room for, at the moment there's a wet and dry vac there, but room for a cooker should you choose to decide. So let's have a look inside one of the cupboards. There we go, nice and deep, plenty of stowage all over the place, and we have an opening window above the cooker too, and also an opening window just as the saloon enters the galley aft there. So we have a linear galley acting between the saloon and the aft cabin. To the left here we've got the engine box, so we've got the MD31 on there, unused apart from perhaps the original commissioning, so that's been sitting there not working or not being used for the last 30 odd years, and you can see we've got the electrical incomer there, all very good, nice, plenty of room here, no worries at all. And in here we've got the engine compartment outside, sorry, that's the panel cover to it there. Inside here, I don't want to drop all these doors here, lots and lots of space in there. I think probably room in there for a tank and all the bits and pieces that you might need to keep the engineering going. No worries at all. Here we can see we've got another chopping area, perhaps storage area, maybe provision there for a microwave. We've got a shelf above, etc. And the head height here is pretty good. This here, I'm 5'9", I'd assess it's probably about 5'10" there, and obviously a lot more outboard, no worries. So coming back here, we've got a door, although the door's down here, that obviously needs attaching and varnishing and putting into place up here, but we come into what I'd probably call the pièce de résistance of this boat, the after cabin. Now you can just see how massive it is. We've got huge amounts of headroom. We've got opening hatches and windows all over the place in the deck head and in both bulkheads and in the coach roof. Really good. And in the middle of the compartment, if I just step in, you can see we've got a lovely great big island berth here. Just needs a mattress to make it really comfortable, and obviously all of the stuff taking off. Now if I mention the stuff, all of this gear, everything you see goes with the boat. So you can see we've got joinery there, joinery which I assume is tailor-made for somewhere on this boat. Bit of a jigsaw puzzle. We've got refrigeration machinery behind here, we've got cockpit equipment, we've got the wheel, we've got a binnacle, we've got all that kind of stuff there. A brand new compass, never been used, and just sitting there, and has been sitting there for a long time. Just a quick look over on the port side, you can see we've got a nice step up to the island berth there, so no climbing over your partner or climbing in from the end of the berth to get in. Big wardrobe there, lots of lockers, lots of room, a vanity unit there too, looking really rather good. And as I said, the headroom here is phenomenal. There's probably perhaps about 7 feet there, something like that. I very much doubt anybody will touch that with their heads. Over on the port side, you can see as we go all the way around the boat, in fact, you'll see lots of cutouts for bilge access, so great for doing your checks, great for cleaning, and also possibly stowage as well. And here we've got access to this sort of engine compartment as well there. You can see in there a massive space there. The engine you can just about see the back of there, but loads of space for exhaust, etc., etc. Put that back in so it doesn't fall out. Then if I just come across to the port side, very similar to starboard, the cabinetry is very similar, but we have got provision there for a bench seat there as well. So a really fabulous aft cabin, obviously, once it's finished. Now carrying on around to the starboard side, and we're now looking forwards towards the saloon. We've got a head here which I guess could be the ensuite for the aft cabin, or it could work as a day head, but there we go. We've got a toilet sitting there, a manual toilet, all buttoned down, ready to go, never been used. We've got the sink in place, ready to go, never been used. In fact, it's not ready to go, I shouldn't say that. There's all sorts of plumbing still to be done. So systems wise on this boat and equipment wise, there is a lot to do, but you can see the basics of what we have already got here. Lots of room in here and a walk-through head compartment. Now moving forwards through where the door would go to the saloon again, you can see down here we've got the engine box. There's a bit of water there because the companionway is open and it is raining quite hard today in Shoreham. But on the right hand side here you can see what we've got, what looks like could be a nice comfortable forward-facing navigation area or navigation desk. This would be your table here, and this will be somewhere for all of your nav gear to go. All been tailor-made and installed. Obviously needs finishing, just like this piece of wood up here has been placed up there. It's probably not attached, I'm not sure, but needs finishing off. And you can just see the interior finish there on the inside of the bulkhead there. Very good. Now, just carrying on the starboard side, you can see we've got what would be a lovely, comfy armchair type scenario there, or something installed to your taste. And just looking over onto the port side now in the saloon, you can see what a lovely, great big area we've got here. So we've got really nice, tailored, rounded joinery there, U-shaped seating. So I would envisage we would have the saloon table somewhere here, and nice tailor-made seating all the way around, storage beneath it as well. Lots of storage on this boat. And then just turning around to the starboard forward corner, you can see what is pretty much a mirror of this chair here. Looks like we've got provision for another chair there too. And on the forward bulkhead, I think that's just a shelf. I'm not sure what is inside here. Maybe it would be up to you to find out. More access to the bills down there, as there is all the way through the boat, so which is really, really great. And we've got lovely big windows on the forward bulkhead here. We've got obviously the plexiglass where the companionway slides back, and we've got an opening window to port and starboard there for ventilation down below, and one in the hull there, and one in the hull on the right hand side here in the starboard side of the hull. Very good. Moving forwards, takes you through another little compartment. This is a door through to another cabin, which I'll show you in a moment. And you can see if you want to go through to the forward head, then it's a march through this Pullman style cabin. So we've got good bilge access, we've got storage, we've got 2 bunk beds here, plenty of room as well actually, and nice and long. You see, this is what protrudes round through into the saloon where I started. I didn't know what was underneath it. I think that's probably the head end of these 2 berths here. We've got a hatch above us which opens up. We've got a nice opening window there. Could be a nice place to be, and also another locker there as well. Moving forwards into the bow, instead of a sail locker, we've got a great big head compartment. So it looks to me as if we should have a head fitted here. We've got a sink on the right hand side here. We've got all sorts of stowage for your gubbins, cupboards, shelves. I think probably room for drawers too. More on the forward bulkhead there, and pretty much a mirror image on the port side here. So you could potentially have 2 people doing what they need to do in here. I haven't seen any provision for a shower yet, but who knows where that may go. You could perhaps decide for yourself. Now, just turning a corner into the port side here, you can see what is designated as another cabin. Very nice, big, wide berth here. I think, yeah, sort of a 1.5 berth rather than a double, but really great headroom. We have got we've got a hatch above. We've got a door out into the access there, or into the corridor where we just came, as well as we've got cupboardry. That's my word that I just made up, and more spares here, including 2 lovely, great big winches there. How cool is that? So that's this boat on the inside. Just thought you might like a quick look. And if you want any more information, just go to boatshedbrighton.com for more pictures, video, and virtual reality. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.